What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Coco's Create. I'm Coleman, and today I'm reviewing a little product that I've seen a lot of ads about, pretty much that, just a lot of ads about it. I haven't heard a whole lot of hype about this item, but it's something that I was very interested in, and when I saw it in stores, I was like, well, now's my time. Now's the time to pick it up, get this review, wham it, just slam it on in there. So, we are reviewing the Twix cookies and cream bars. So now as far as Twix goes, let's start with that. As far as Twix goes, I'm a pretty big fan of Twix. Nothing insane, but I think it's got that nice crunch that adds to it and makes you think like you're actually eating some chocolate rather than just like with like a Hershey's bar, you know, all it is the chocolate. And I'm alright with a Hershey's bar every now and then, don't get me wrong. Hershey's bars can be pretty alright. But I feel like that Twix, that crunch, that, I guess it's a wafer. That's what you would call it, a wafer. It adds a lot to it. It really does. It makes you feel like you're actually eating sustenance, which is probably false. You're probably not eating sustenance, all things considered. But, yeah, so Twix cookies and cream. So, basically, instead of caramel, there's going to be, here. Instead of caramel, it's cream with cookie bits and chocolate cookie bars. So that's, I mean, it's going to be a completely different taste here. Because Twix, the whole thing is that nice little cookie at the bottom, but not the same cookie that they have here. It's a much different cookie. And caramel. But this one's cream with cookie bits. So I'm really excited because I think this is a very innovative idea. Now, you know, a lot of places do, oh yeah, we're changing the flavor, but all they do is like change the coating of the chocolate, you know? Change the color or something like that. That's not real. This is real. Twix is real. So, with that said, I also want to point out, it does not specify if this is a left Twix or a right Twix. Now, do they still put the left Twixes and the right Twixes together in the same bag? Because I thought when you got a Twix, you got two lefts or two rights, because there's a whole debate between the left Twix and the right Twix. Now, I'm personally kind of a left Twix type guy. I like the way they drizzle instead of dollop. I don't know if that's how it goes. I haven't watched those commercials in a very long time. But I've always been leaning towards the left of the Twixes. So, with that said, Twix cookies and cream, I'm going to go ahead and crack these bad boys open. Okay, so there's definitely a strong cookies and cream scent here. For the most part, it's kind of overpowered by the chocolate, but it does break through. Like how with Twix, I feel like you can smell that caramel. The cookies and cream also breaks through, which I'm honestly a really big fan of. And I think that's very important that that they do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to launch into this right here. So without further ado, cheers. Okay. Well, I feel like the cream is a little understated. It's very strong cookie excuse me. It's very strong cookie flavor. But the cream is a little underdone. I'm going to try to get a bite of like just the cream. Yeah, I wish that cream was stronger. That's a big part that I like about cookies and cream is the cream. How it's complemented by the cookie. Like with Oreo, I'm a bigger cookie guy overall, but But I'll tell you what, I mean, like, the whole point of cookies and cream is that the flavors combine, whereas this one, I'm going to take another bite just to make sure. Honestly, for some reason, I'm just reminded of the original Twix taste, which I feel is wrong. You know? Because why is this original Twix when the flavors are so completely different in this? It doesn't make any sense to me. But, I mean, yeah, there's a slight difference. I don't know. It's just, I wanted it to be more new. And it wasn't more new. It was just pretty much the same. Which is kind of a shame. And there's a slight difference in there. Again, I will, credit where credit is due. It's not completely the same. I didn't just bite it and I was like, caramel. But it tastes very similar texture. The cookie's a little bit more crumbly in this one, which honestly, I don't think I'm a big fan of. And so honestly, this item as a whole, I wouldn't say that I'm really that big of a fan of. I'm trying to kind of put the pieces together in my head and figure out exactly what I'm going to rate this thing, so I'm buying time by talking more. But, I mean, it's tough to say, because, yeah, it tastes good, but it's not new. And yeah, it's alright, but it's not special. And so, I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed by this item. I was very excited for it. I thought it was going to be a whole new twist on the Twix kind of industry. Because they've been playing at very basic Twixes. You get a Twix, and that's all you get. So, it's just tough to decide what to do. Because I thought this was their big break. We were going to have Twix flavors coming out left, right, and center. But at this point, I kind of just hope they stick to regular Twixes. I mean, it just wasn't that good, wasn't that special. And I've said that like 8 times. I'm just repeating myself. So I am going to go ahead and give my rating on this item. I'm going to give it a little under a 5, putting it at 4.6. 4.6 out of 10. It was just lackluster. I wanted that extra oomph, that special flavor, and it was just, it just didn't give anything. It didn't bring anything to the table. So, because of that, yeah, 4.6 out of 10. Nothing special. Twix, you really let me down this time. I had very high expectations for you, and honestly, I feel like I've been cheated. Not only cheated, but lied to. Straight up bamboozled by the Twix Corporation. And honestly, just stick to regular Twix if you're just going to output this. I mean, I get it, you're trying new things, and I want you to try new things, but you got to commit to trying new things. You can't just do it halfway. And that's my big problem with you right now, is you're doing it halfway when you need to go full. You need to slam it. So Twix, I hope you listen to my words and advice, and I hope you enjoy them considerably, and I hope you work on your Twix creation. So with all that said, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and drop that like. If you didn't like it, it's okay to drop the dislike, but if you didn't like it, please tell me what you didn't like about it. If you felt that I was wrong about the left Twix and it's right Twix all the way, let me know. Let me know that in the comments. If you want to see more of my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, please ring that little dinger bell. Ding! Just like that. And YouTube will send you a notification of whatever I post, whatever it is, you will be the first to hear about it. As well as, if you look in the description, you'll see the link to the Coco's Crate Instagram, where I just kind of keep people updated on general videos, comings and goings, if something's late, if something's early, if there's an extra video, tier list, all of that directly at the Coco's Crate Instagram. So I hope you guys will give that a check out. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.